August 10th, 1941. Last week, Army Group North managed to save a perilous situation which has been caused by a sudden and unexpected Soviet counterattack. This, however, completely screwed up the German plans, which called for the infantry of Army Group North to enjoy a much-needed week of rest and refit. With reinforcements coming from Germany, and however fearing a second or even more Soviet counterattacks, this week von Lieb's men, despite being exhausted by the endless past days of fighting and marches, they begin to shrink the Leningrad pocket from all directions. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new episode of a new week. Because, as I said in the introduction, this week I was supposed to just do some minor adjustments to the infantry of Army Group North, mostly to allow my men to regenerate CPPs and restock fuel, ammunition and supplies. But then I had to rechange all of my plans. In both cases, I was not planning to say too much in this video. And so I wanted to just briefly comment the event that you saw at the very beginning, the OKH Midsummer Crisis. Now, in the original, let's say, mod, this event has a 50% chance of happening once the player takes Smolensk and until the end of August 1941. And this event kind of represents the struggle that the German High Command had between, let's say, July and August 1941, when basically nobody knew where to go next, if towards Moscow, towards Leningrad, or towards Kiev. And this event, to represent the struggle, reduces the Axis AP pool by 50 points, basically. For this mod, I decided to make things a little bit more spicy. I first of all reduced by half the chance of this event triggering, from 50% to 25%, but I've also increased the amount of APs which I lost, or I would have lost had this event fired, from 50 to 75. And I must say, I must have been pretty lucky in stockpiling, let's say, my APs over the past weeks to have still a decent amount of APs this week, because those APs will become incredibly useful, I hope and I fear, in the weeks coming up to the winter counteroffensive, when I will have to micromanage my logistics and maybe even reassign a couple of generals. But besides that, I mean, nothing big happened this week in the sector of Army Group North, besides, the infantry of the 4th Panzer Group just advancing and pushing the Leningrad pocket from the south. And maybe the only event that deserves to be mentioned is that the infantry of the 16th Army this week reached the Mista River, which is the final ultimate objective of Operation Barbarossa. Not all the infantry, just one army corps of the 16th Army reached the Mista River, which was, let's say, for me was very promising, because it allowed me to already start to dig in already in early August for the winter counteroffensive. And let's say this was the only good news that counterbalanced the OKH Midsummer Crisis event. And I would say that's pretty much it for this narration voiceover. As always, folks, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, and as always, don't run away, stay tuned, because in the next episode we will have a look at what happened in the sector of Army Group Center.